know that certain knots suit different lines better than others. The tuck blood knot with fluoros, Palomars and Grinners on copolymers. But what do you do with this stuff? The proper gear. This is pure Dyneema, but the same rule applies to HPPE and Spectre braided main lines. You're getting pitiful knot strength. I say pitiful knot strength if you're tying a conventional knot with this stuff. What you need to do is learn a crafty little loop knot called the Bimini twist, and I'll quickly talk you through how to tie it now. Essentially, you can almost add 50% onto your knot strength with any braid once you do this knot. You start off by getting a couple of foot side by side and twisting it with one hand until you've got minimum of 20 turns in it. It looks a bit cumbersome at this stage and you think, how on earth is it going to turn into a pucker knot? But bear with me. So you rotate it 20 knots, 20 turns, or even up to 40 turns if you're going for just raw strength on your spodding rod. Then you put the loop over one foot, draw the two sides down and keeping tension until everything locks. You'll suddenly feel everything tighten down to your foot, lock up, and then you put your finger underneath the loop, keeping the main line side of it tight, and draw your finger up against the direction that the twists are in. What you'll find is the line naturally wants to twist the tag end back round, and you feed it down in concentric turns until all the twists are out. And what you've got now is 50% of the turns up, 50% of the turns laid beautifully down over the top of the inner turns, and now you've got to fix it in place. Nothing simpler than a reverse half hitch. That's through the loop that you've formed and back through underneath itself. Pull it down tight, and essentially that is it. It's a near 100% braided knot. It's the dream. One last task, just to make sure that it's absolutely bulletproof, a double reverse hitch around both strands that form the loop. Pull it down tight again, being careful to tease out the loop as you tighten it down so that it doesn't form a nasty crinkle or you get a loop left where it doesn't lay straight over the top of the two strands that are forming the loop. Trim the end off, and that's it. It's amazing simply because you can use it for looping on leads, looping on spoms, or using very cleverly as the basis for more conventional knots when you're attaching products like our braided sinking shock leader, where you can use a Mahin knot using the doubled over loop, which is absolutely fixed in terms of its length, to create a much higher performance knot than you would do if you just tied it with a single strand. It sounds complicated. A little practice and it's not hard at all. Either that or have a quick look on our knots page where I know we've just uploaded a step-by-step, and have a little practice. It makes such a difference between knots that give in now and again and knots that never fail you. Go and have a go at this. This is the Bimini twist, and it's an absolute game changer.